Welcome to It's Time for Gaming, the Spooky Edition. Spooky.
If you don't know, we'll get to them when we get to them, right?
Okay. All right.
All right, everybody. Well, welcome back to another exciting episode of It's Time for Spooky Gaming, the Halloween edition. Happy Halloween, everybody. Say hello, Jeremy.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh gosh, we have cameras today. So hi. Something different for a little Halloween magic. We're not dressed up Halloween, but you know, it's fine. You guys can pretend we're wearing outfits. But we're gonna do an exciting tier list today of Halloween candy because I thought it would be fun for us. Jeremy and I have very different tastes. So we're gonna compromise.
Some of this is weird. Like I wouldn't consider it Halloween candy, but I would consider it like
I definitely
seasonal candy.
I definitely have seen almost every single thing in this list in a Halloween bucket at one point. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I haven't seen like 90% of this in a bucket for Halloween candy, but I'll take
Oh man, I've gotten a lot of these for Halloween for sure. All right, so we're just gonna start off from the start.
Yeah.
100 grand. Have you had 100 grand before?
It's been forever.
Oh wait.
Think...
Yes. Okay. Cool. I'm like, so we did start recording.
Yeah. So, are we recording? Have we been recording?
We are.
Okay. Is this the first episode of Halloween?
Yes, it is. Oh, hold on. Give me 30 seconds. I need to fix something real quick. Now because we have the third window open, I just want to fix something.
Okay. Do. You know that's exactly 30 seconds?
Is it?
The Jeopardy song is exactly 30 seconds.
That's wild. Mm-hmm. That would be the left? Wait.
Oh my god, I want to start rating candies!
I love your enthusiasm at all times.
Well, some of these candies I can't wait to fucking lambast. And some of them I can't wait to give a really, really high score.
That's valid. That's super valid. Because some of these candies are way better than the others.
Yeah. One of them I can see already has to have like an asterisk on it because there's like only certain variants of it that I would rank very high.
You and your asterisks.
With when you're a connoisseur of certain candies like myself.
I agree, actually. Like, yeah. All right. We're back. Starting with 100 grand.
So let's describe the candy. Maybe some people have never had them. So 100 grand is it's chocolate and
it's
chocolate caramel.
So it's like puffed rice in chewy caramel or caramel for you folks, and then it's covered in chocolate. It's like super chewy. It's all the candy is all about that chew, right? Like you take a bite and that'll last you like a good 3-5 minutes if you just work it. It's almost like gum.
I will say it's a good baseline. I'll give it a B.
Yeah, you know,
I've had it.
You're not mad when it shows up in your bucket.
Yeah.
But it's good trade fodder for the stuff above. Like you get like 200 or 300 grams, easily worth a Reese's. Three Musketeers.
Three Musketeers.
It's a lot of chocolate. It's a lot of
chocolate, and I don't know.
Do you like the whipped nougat? Do you like the fluffy nougat?
I feel like, honestly, it's missing because it's just nougat and chocolate.
It is missing something like caramel, like we will see later with Snickers.
I would put it at C.
Okay.
Just because it doesn't have as much like in it.
Okay, next up is the candy I'm actually kind of excited to talk about because I had one of these a couple days ago, and it's Airheads, right? So I never think to myself I never think
Airheads
to
are
myself.
weird because it's very dependent on flavor.
Oh, so true. But like, I never think to myself, I'm like, oh, I want to get some Airheads. But then when I have an Airhead and I take that bite and I start chewing on it and let that flavor get in my mouth, I'm like, fuck, I
I
love
will say,
Airheads.
I will say, put it in B just because it could range as high as A and as low as C.
But wait, what
depending.
are bad flavors of Airheads? What's a bad
Sometimes the
flavor of
mystery
Airhead?
flavor is just kind of meh.
But the mystery flavor is the only. If you think the mystery flavor is the only bad flavor, I think that's
Well-
that's A tier. I can tell you, there's cherry, watermelon, grape, blue raspberry.
I don't like grape all that much.
Oh, the grape one's so
Blue
good.
raspberry. I don't know if I've had blue raspberry.
Okay.
I'll defer to your judgment. If you want to put it up in A tier, just because
I'm gonna make a wild. I'm gonna make a wild thing.
Okay.
All right, almond joys.
So almond joy is coconut, like sweet coconut mash with an almond in it,
And then
covered
covered
in
with
chocolate.
milk. It's milk chocolate. That's important
milk chocolate.
because mounds are different. Because
Yeah.
mounds are just dark chocolate.
I'm not allowed to eat these because my wife has an absolute aversion to coconut.
Oh, to
flavored
coconut.
shit.
Yeah, that's so fucking right. I
And
forget.
so I have not had an almond joy in over a decade because that's how long I've been married.
I love almond joys.
But I do like almond joy, and I would put them in B tier, but I would put the dark chocolate ones in A tier.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. I'll go with you on the B tier.
I will tell you, for most chocolate, I will put dark chocolate in a higher tier than
It
the milk
melds. It
chocolate.
melds better a lot of the times with the flavors.
Well,
I get that.
Also, I found that like milk chocolate gets me like heartburn more than dark chocolate.
Valid.
Yeah.
Fireballs.
A or S. I fucking love cinnamon.
You
Oh, I
love cinnamon. Oh, okay.
Cinnamon is one of my favorite fucking things. It's an acquired taste. I would say put it in A tier.
I'll put it A
But
tier.
I love cinnamon.
All right, so these are baby bottle pops.
Never had one.
All right, so here's
Is
what
it like a pixie stick?
kind of. So in the bottle there's like a pixie, like a sugary sour
It's
pixie
sugar.
stick.
It's like
right?
flavored sugar, and then the lollipop you
And
dip in.
but the lollipop is shaped like a
pacifier.
baby bottle.
Yeah.
So you lick it and then you
I've
shake it
never-
and then you're like, I'm a baby. Mm.
No, I've never had one.
They're fine. I think they're probably like C or D tier, to be honest.
Yeah.
What do you think? C? Are they as? Do you think? Would you be as okay seeing one of those as a musketeer?
No.
Okay. Baby Ruth. I know you have feelings about Baby Ruths.
So Baby Ruth it's chocolate nougat.
Is it chocolate? I thought they didn't have chocolate. I thought that was the point. Or am I thinking? No, I'm thinking of Payday.
Payday is S tier when you get to it.
Oh, I hope Payday's.
Baby.
If Payday's not on this list, we'll add it.
Dried roasted peanut, rich caramel, and smooth nougat. I would say you could put Baby Ruth at A or S tier. Nobody's ever gonna get mad at a Baby Ruth. Also, if you ever watch The Goonies, Baby Ruth.
I've still never seen The Goonies. We keep
Why are we friends?
You chose me. That's why.
I sort of chose you, I guess. Yeah.
No, we chose
Alright.
we chose each other.
Yeah.
Big League Chew.
That's a gum.
Yeah, it's gum. It's gum. It's
I'm
like
very-
straight up bubble gum. It's like in little shreds, which is kind of fun. I've seen it.
I've never had it, but I'm also very particular about my gum because I like very minty gum. I also like cinnamon gum.
You wouldn't no, it's like definitively like the American like bubble gum flavor of bubble gum.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever had Big League Chew in my entire life.
Well,
So
let's put it on D tier because, you know,
if I've never had it, it's probably not as popular.
what is this honey?
Oh, is that a bit of honey?
Yes, bit of honey. That's it.
Bit o honey is literally what it says. A bit o honey.
So good.
I would say bit o honey is kind of like
It's old-timey.
it's old-timey, so it gets a little bit of a boost, but I would say probably C or B.
Yeah, I think C's probably solid. I think C's a solid tier for that. Oh, are these? Oh, these are gum pops. I think Charm specifically, the good ones. You know, like the
blow pops.
Yeah, blow pops. That's what I mean. I couldn't remember the word. Yeah.
Charms. Yeah, Charms blow pops.
Yeah. Love those. They're good.
I put them in B tier. My only contention is, while they're delightful, the gum lasts for 30 seconds and then it's like, this is fucking horrible.
But here's the thing, you already had like 20 minutes with the sucker. Do you really need the gum to last that long?
But the gum kind of like ruins my enjoyment with the sucker.
Yeah.
Like I get done with the sucker and I'm like, okay, now I have this gum, and the gum isn't as delightful as the sucker was, and it ends on like kind of a shitty note.
Yeah, and you kind of have to work the gum off of the stick too, and you're just like,
So like in terms of lollipops, I'd rather just have like a Dum Dum.
Valid. I think Dum Dums are on this list. They're bottle caps. Have you ever had a bottle cap?
I don't think
so. They're like fruity chewable things, right? And they kind of have like a thing that makes them kind of fizz in your mouth a little bit.
Are they like like fizz in your mouth? No, I've never had these, so I'll leave it up to you.
They're chewable and they're fruit flavored. They're kind of fun. I don't know if they're anything above like C tier. It's B or C tier though.
I've never had them, but I'll take your word for it.
We'll put them at C tier.
I'm not opposed to things like that, but yeah.
Butterfingers.
Okay, so Butterfingers used to be one of my favorite candy bars, but I would only put it at like A tier.
Okay.
We
can start doing it this way too.
Yeah. I don't know if I would rank them better or worse than another one, but I would say Butterfingers is like probably of the A tier ones. I would say Butterfingers is probably my favorite.
Okay, so no one's giving out candied apples, so we're gonna treat this as a regular apple.
That's the one that I was talking about. No, it's candied apples are fine. So here's the thing. I love caramel apples so fucking much. It's one of my favorite things.
So good.
They're so good. But I only like them when they're covered in peanuts. Okay?
Interesting.
And I don't know who's I'll even settle for pecans. Okay? I'll settle for pecans.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Settling over here.
I don't know who thought let's cover them in sprinkles or other things. Like, I don't know whose idea that was.
I'm like, sprinkles are less okay. If it's like chocolate, that's cool. I can get down with chocolate.
Stop fucking with my carameled apples. It's caramel, and it's peanuts or pecans. Stop fucking with my apples. And if I fucking see an apple that doesn't have anything on it, you lazy fuck, go back and finish the goddamn apple. But they're S tier. If they're appropriately made, they're S tier. Fucking love them. It's my favorite fucking thing.
This is hilarious. This is hilarious that this is your S tier for
Oh my god, I fucking love caramel apples. I will spend an exorbitant amount of money on caramel apples because I fucking like them. Did you just put caramel corn in D tier?
It's candy corn, and yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
You put that shit in at least C tier.
Fuck you.
Keep in mind that it is made infinitely better if you eat it with peanuts, because now it tastes like a fucking payday. So you put that shit in C tier.
It doesn't.
And you show it some respect.
No. Okay. First of all, candy corn tastes like. It tastes like styrofoam.
It tastes like candy
It's
corn.
awful. It's awful. It tastes so bad.
It's delightful.
No, it's so bad, and it's like chewing through styrofoam. I don't like it. It's not a fun texture.
Not. Those fucking foam peanuts that are like 6 down on the list are like
circus peanuts. How dare
gross.
Do not fucking do not blaspheme. Do not blaspheme circus peanuts in my house.
You do not have the ability to turn around and say caramel.
Fuck you! I love circus peanuts!
Mm-hmm.
Circus peanuts are nostalgic for me.
This is why you're single.
That's mean.
It is mean. What's that?
It's those little candy Lego things.
I can only assume that those are flavored like Smarties.
Yeah, it's very, very similar to Smarties.
Candy Lego bricks. They're either flavored like Smarties, or they're flavored like the Valentine's Day hearts. You know,
Yeah,
the antacid.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know which one it is, but I'm gonna say that they're gonna be D tier regardless because they're not Smarties.
All right.
And I've never had a Smartie and thought, you know what would make this better if it were the size of a fucking Lego brick.
But you could build with it, and then it tastes like your hands.
That's disgusting. I know where my hands have been. I don't want to eat my hands.
The candy necklace.
You know what? I missed that phase. It was like a thing, like vaguely when I was like in high school. So I
think it's just a solid B tier. Though, like, here's the thing, though. When you are
like your neck.
Well, if you're eating it, right, and you're like, nom nom nom, and then you're like, you put it down, then you have to deal with wet, like, cording, just like on you, and you're like, ugh. So, you know what? Actually, because of that, I think we move it down to just C tier. We got a lot of C tier candies. Oh, caramel apple pops. These should rank high for you, right? These should rank high for you.
These in A tier. They are delightful. The only problem is the caramel comes off faster than they don't melt in your mouth at an even rate.
Correct. So you don't get the same flavors. Apple at the end. Yeah. You know what? Totally in the brainwave. Charleston Chews.
Those are just caramel, right?
I couldn't even tell you.
Charleston Chew. There are multiple flavors of They're Tootsie Pops. They're flavored Tootsie Pops. They're made by Tootsie. They're chocolate, strawberry, vanilla.
B tier?
C tier. I don't think I've ever had one.
All right.
But the theory behind it isn't bad.
Chips Ahoy, like a little package of cookies.
It's
just
the individual servings, like
it's
like a snack pack.
Yeah, it's just like a little snack pack of cookies.
I would say B tier.
Yeah, like you can't go wrong with cookies, right?
That was A tier. You just snuck it into, you bastard.
That's fine. I don't know what chunky.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with cookies. The problem is,
what's a chunky?
They're not really big enough to dunk in milk.
It's not about dunking in milk, man.
No, that's what
it's
I'm
about
saying.
opening.
Ahoy,
it's about opening the bag and shoving and like dumping them all in your mouth and then being like.
Well, for me,
we had a wild wife. We had a wild wife.
A wild wife.
Let her know that she's on camera.
Hey, wife, don't walk in front of the camera again because you're on camera. If you do, we'll blur you out or something.
Yeah, I'll put a thing over your camera when that happens.
Like a Sasquatch? Can you get a Sasquatch thing to just?
Oh, I'll just put the thing of your face just over the.
Oh, we're ranking Halloween candy, and he had the audacity to say that caramel corn was D tier, and then said that packing peanuts were better.
Circus peanuts. Call them by the right fucking name,
Fine,
you heathen.
They're circus peanuts,
Thank
but
you.
We all know they're packing peanuts.
Put some respect on the name. We're going to Chunky now. What the fuck is a Chunky bar? I don't know what a Chunky bar is. It looks like it might have cookie or peanuts inside of it. It looks very chocolatey.
A Chunky bar. Milk chocolate, raisins, and roasted peanuts. I have never had it.
What? Raisins?
And they're pyramid shaped.
It sounds good. It sounds like an old person candy.
1930s.
Yeah, yeah. If it has raisins and peanuts in it, it's an old candy.
Yeah.
You know what? I had a thought. We're doing this as adults looking at candies and not kids looking at candies for Halloween.
You're right, which is why some of these we rank higher, but I'll still put this in B. I've never had it, but I would put it at B because I like raisins.
You know what? Yeah, the concept of it sounds good. It's just raisinets with peanuts, right? That's just all it is, right?
I will allow you to put your fucking circus peanuts no higher than the fucking candy corn peanuts, the candy corn.
Well, yeah, we'll compromise. We'll compromise. Crunch.
A Crunch Bar.
It's a solid B tier.
I get it, but I don't know. I've never really had a Crunch Bar.
You know what?
This is my.
Yeah, I'll agree with you.
It's not bad, but I'm
It's
always like,
it is fine.
It has the same problem as the what is it, the Three Musketeers?
Yeah, it's just like bland.
Like missing something.
Right. Yeah. Dots. My family had a
Um,
conversation about dots the last time I was home because I am
Dots?
not a huge fan. I don't like the consistency.
So dots are
They're
like
gummies.
gummies, which here's the thing.
But they have a very different consistency than gummies. Like dots
Yeah, they're not, 'cause
are
they're
their
like a
own
hard-
thing.
If I'm not mistaken, they're like a hard shell.
Well, no, it's just like the whole thing is just like a more firm.
It's more for okay. I don't think of dots as a Halloween candy. I
Really?
think of it
A movie candy?
as I think of it as a movie candy.
Yeah. But
And
though
so-
I always remember getting them as the thing is my dad would always take them.
Yeah.
That would be his dad tags.
I also know they come in cinnamon.
Dots?
Wait,
I don't think
or-
dots come in
or is it-
cinnamon.
hold on.
You might be thinking, do you think of something else? Do dots come in
It's-
cinnamon?
It's dots reds. The
Oh,
red flavors. So I know it's not cinnamon, but I do like the red flavored dots. I would say you could put this probably in C tier. They're not bad, but there are other gummy candies that are better.
for sure. Dove chocolate bars.
I will be honest, I don't think I've ever had one.
They're fine.
C tier it is.
Hubba Bubba bubblegum.
Okay, I'm gonna say something very Jewish, but
Yeah?
I'd much rather have bazooka bubblegum.
I don't know. Is that a thing?
It's kosher for Passover.
Oh, well, you know what? That's hella valid. That is very valid.
But I would, if I were gonna pick a bubble gum, I would put that one because it's got the nostalgia factor. Hubba bubble gum, and by extension, bubble tape, which is on this list as well.
It is.
I would probably put both of them in D tier just because I'm like I don't really like bubble gum.
We'll put this in D tier for sure. Oh, Dum Dums. You were talking about Dum Dums earlier.
Fucking A tier. I fucking love Dum Dums. What's your favorite Dum Dum flavor?
You know what? I am a risky biscuit, and I do like taking mystery flavors. But
I like the root beer one a lot. I like cherry.
I think the green apple one is good.
Yeah, root beer and cherry are my favorites.
I think there was one.
And butterscotch.
Oh yeah, the
I love
butterscotch one's good. The butterscotch one is good. More cookies, but these are Famous Amos cookies, which I think are better than Chips Ahoy cookies.
I agree with you.
And you know what? I will say, so here's the thing. Here's what's different about Famous Amos packs of cookies, right? The Famous Amos packs of cookies are just enough to pour into a bowl, pour in milk, and eat like cereal. Just throwing that out there for your consideration.
I do like Famous Amos, yeah.
When my mom showed me how to do that, when my mom was just like, hey, like when I was a kid, my mom was just like, hey, do you know you can do this? And like she showed me, my mind went, cookies for cereal!
You could also save yourself the trouble and just pour the milk into the bag and just eat it out of there. And not
Walking cookies!
Walking cookies. And
Walking cookies! I love it! S tier?
I don't know if it's quite S
I mean,
tier.
A tier?
It's definitely A tier, yeah.
Better than Chips Ahoy. What are these? Oh, these are the fruit flavored Tootsie Rolls.
Ooh.
There's a lot of these.
So the problem is, I don't know if I like the fruit ones, but I do like the other flavor, like the vanilla and other flavors.
Okay, that's valid. So maybe just like
Um,
collectively B, C.
I don't.
You thinking A?
Are the other flavor of Tootsie Rolls in this list?
Well, I mean, this is a collection of the flavored ones. So it's all
They're all flavored.
yeah. So these are all the flavored ones. I think there might be ones for just chocolate ones. Yeah, there's chocolate Tootsie Rolls later.
Put on just B, I guess.
Okay.
Because because Tootsie Rolls are good. I mean, I don't think I've ever had the fruit ones, but the vanilla ones are fucking awesome.
Right. Fun Dip.
I don't think I've ever had it.
What? You've never had Fun Dip? I guess you aren't a big sugar guy.
So think about it like when I was younger, I had Pixie Sticks all the time, but
it's basically a Pixie Stick that you have another piece of hard sugar to dip into.
So think about it. All of the candies that involve you dipping one thing into just sugar, I would not have ever had.
Why not?
Because it's extra effort.
So Fun Dip, what? You want to do C tier because it's effort, but it's sugar. It's just like pure sugar. So
I don't know. I don't know if I like Fun Dip.
Do you want to just straight D tier it?
Yeah, sure.
Ooh.
It goes with Baby Bottle Pops.
Valid.
Yeah.
Anything that gets extra work is D tier. Gobstoppers?
So it has been for fucking ever
since you've had a Gobstopper? Yeah. It's been a while. They have like their flavors are like a little, it's like a weird artificial flavor for most of them, but they're good. And they last a while for sure.
Yeah, the everlasting Gobstoppers. Also known as Jawbreakers.
No, Jawbreakers are a different thing. Well, I guess it's the same concept, isn't it? Because Jawbreakers are layers and Gobstoppers are just layers. Gobstoppers are just small Jawbreakers. I never realized that. Huh.
Yep.
Huh.
Originating out of the United Kingdom.
What do you think? I feel like they're B's. I feel like it's a solid B tier.
I feel like the small ones are B tier.
But the big ones
that are like the size of like a fucking softball are like C or D.
These ones down here, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like fucking stupid. Like, you're supposed to fucking lick that and then put it off to the side for it to grow mold.
What? Yeah, actually.
It just kind of nasty if you think about it.
I think what you're technically supposed to do with Jawbreakers, I think you're supposed to like put them in a bag and smash them against the ground and like eat the pieces.
Okay,
I think that's supposed to be the like common practice. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now, I hate Good and Plenty's because I hate black licorice. That's what it is.
So here's where we're gonna have an impasse because I like
you love black licorice and you
not as much as caramel apple, so I wouldn't put it in S tier, but I would put Good and Plenty.
I will put it no higher than B tier.
I will agree with you on B tier.
And it is a hard that is a hard compromise for me. I am letting you know.
And I would argue I don't even know if I would put it higher than B tier anyway, just because it's kind of a weird like consistency when you're eating it. What are those?
Gummy worms.
Gummy worms are weird. I haven't had them in forever, but they're not bad.
I love gummies. I eat gummies all the time. Like unironically.
I think is that gummy worms like, or is Haribo gummy bears on there as well?
Haribo gummy bears are also on here as its own entity.
I will say, whatever tier you put gummy worms at, you can put the bears at as well.
That's valid. Halloween pretzels.
What the fuck are Halloween pretzels?
Look at the thing. It's like they're made by Utz. They're basically little packages of pretzels that are sometimes in the shape of pumpkins, sometimes just not. But they say Halloween pretzels on them. And they're literally just pretzels that say Halloween on them, so they can be passed out at Halloween.
I fucking love pretzels, so I would put that in A or S tier just because I fucking love pretzels.
God,
Pretzels are one of my
I
favorite.
love our adult candy tier. Our adult candy tier is so great. Haribo gummies, we already said, are going with the other ones.
Yeah.
Heath bars.
Okay, so here's the thing about Heath bars.
They're delicious.
I
Like-
would never eat a Heath bar by itself,
What?
but I love Heath flavor like toffee in other things. Like I love cookies with Heath in them. Like I think like it's too much like by itself, but I will say A tier is deserving because
Thank you.
because toffee is
It's
fucking
so
awesome.
good. It's so good. Oh my god.
Like the fact that it's so good that you can put it into other things and it's still fucking good.
It's exactly. It's
Yeah. I won't eat a Heath bar by itself because it's like honestly, if Heath bar made like an Oops No Chocolate, like I would, if they just made toffee, I would fucking eat that shit.
The Hershey's cookies and cream bars. It's not for everybody. I know that.
I would put that in B tier. I'm never gonna say no to one, but that's not the first chocolate bar I'm going after.
You know what? That is so well put. I love them. I love them. I like white chocolate, and most people shit on me being like, "It's not real chocolate," and I'm like, "Go fuck yourself."
I know it's not real chocolate, but that's not why I'm eating it.
It still has cocoa butter in it. It just like doesn't have, someone's gonna call me out in the comments for me being wrong. I know it. Hershey Kisses.
I'm gonna put that with the cookies and cream bar.
Okay. Yeah, you're never mad.
I'm never mad, but that's not something I ever like really am just going for.
I love the hot chocolate Hershey Kisses. They are very good.
Don't know if I've had that one, but I've had a lot of different flavors.
Regular Hershey's chocolate bar, milk chocolate.
The dark chocolate one I would put in A.
Dark chocolate's next.
Okay, so I put that one in B tier. Dark chocolate I put in A tier.
Right, look at that. Boom. We're cruising.
Hot tamales.
Tamales.
This is again an adult tier list because dark chocolate gets higher preference. What is that one?
Hot tamales. You like hot tamales, right?
So that's another cinnamon candy.
It is, but they're the chewy ones.
Yeah, I would.
They're like Mike and Ike's.
I would probably put that in B tier. Even though I like cinnamon a lot, it's the chewiness. Valid. Like I like cinnamon hard candy better than cinnamon chewy candy.
Sure. Hubba Bubba rope or Hubba Bubba tape.
Put it with the regular Hubba Bubba.
Oh, I guess. Oh, well, okay. Icebreaker mints.
B tier.
Yeah, B?
That's I like mints a lot. That's not my go-to mint. My favorite mint are just the standard peppermint, like the.
All right.
Yeah.
Jawbreakers are D tier, right?
Yeah, the fucking big ones. Fucking stupid.
Jelly Bellies.
Okay, are these the stupid fucking?
Or
are they all of them, or is it just?
It is a bag of all. It is just like a bag of assorted ones. You just don't know what you're gonna get.
Are these the fucking Harry Potter Birdie Bots every flavored, or is it just like normal fucking jelly beans in a bag?
So it's a bunch of them in a bag. So it could it's not the Harry Potter ones explicitly, but there could be a chance for bad ones.
There are no bad jelly beans. Put them in B tier.
There are bad jelly beans.
Yeah, the black licorice ones, but I like black licorice, so it's not bad for me.
These are Jolly Ranchers. I don't know why they put them in a bag. I don't know why they put them in a bag like this, not just like show the
Jolly Ranchers. That's an interesting one. I don't dislike Jolly Ranchers, but it gets stuck in my teeth.
Valid.
Like
So
when they get to that like last little bit, they like break apart and they get caught in my teeth. So I would put it in B.
B, C.
Probably closer to C. Yeah.
That's fine. That's valid.
There's
All
other
right.
things that have delicious flavor that don't get caught in my teeth.
I can't remember the name of these. But I don't think I've ever had them. I think they're sour though. You like, it's like a liquid candy thing.
Then I would never have ever fucking had them either. I
Uh,
don't think I've ever had a liquid candy.
D tier, because we've never had it.
Sour liquid candy.
Junior mints.
Are those the chocolate ones?
Yeah, it's the little mints with the chocolate
Yeah.
around them. You see them at movie theaters a lot.
I put that in A tier. I like chocolate. I like chocolate mint.
Yeah, I Junior mints are pretty hype. Kit Kats. I think Kit Kats are A tier. I think they have an argument for S tier.
I never think about Kit Kats and go, this is the best.
Oh man, really? Because I go the opposite. I love Kit Kats so much because they have so many flavors.
You didn't argue with me about my caramel apple, so I will be like, you know what? Kit Kats are an S tier.
All right, perfect. There's just so many good flavors, like matcha Kit Kats. Oh, I love matcha Kit Kats so much.
I've never had the matcha Kit Kats, but I have had other flavors of Kit Kats.
The thing is they're not super sweet because matcha's just like not sweet. But like it's such a weird flavor. Like the first time I had it, like because I bought some when we went to Chinatown in Chicago the first time. Like I had one and everyone was like, "So do you like them?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And then I ate 5 more of them and still didn't know if I liked them or not. And then after I ate the whole bag, I just decided, yeah, I think I probably like these. Do you know what a Kratz bar or a Kraz bar is? It's very similar to like a Crunch bar.
I have never heard of this in my life.
Really? I would see this all the time as a kid. It's fine.
I've never seen it before.
It's like C tier. How you feel about Laffy Taffies, my guy? Too much chewing for you? Too much chewing, Grandpa?
It would probably have gone into C tier if it wasn't for that fucking stupid song.
Yeah, my Laffy Taffy. Laffy Taffy.
Yeah, shake your Laffy Taffy.
That's what it is.
Put that shit in D tier.
Put that shit in D tier. All right. All right. Let's do one more, and then we'll split this and make this a 2-parter. I thought we were gonna be able to do this in one. I like this. This is fun though. What lemon heads? Leave this off on a sour note.
I like lemon.
I love lemon heads.
I would say put this in at least B tier. I don't know if it's quite A tier good, but I would say, like, if somebody offered me a lemon head, I'm not going to say no.
So B tier, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think lemon heads are great.
Yeah.
I think
so, like, I would say, like, the way I would view the tier list is S tier is I will go out of my way to buy it, even if it's a little bit more expensive than normal.
Well, no, these are the candies that you want to see when you're trick or treating.
Yeah, but like,
you can have your own monetary value attached to it.
So like that's like the monetary. So like if I'm trick or treating, these are the orders I want to see the candy. But it's like as an adult, I can just go get those candies if I want.
Sure, them. Yeah.
So like if I'm going to go get those candies, how badly do I want them? So like an S tier is I'll buy it, even if it's like out of season. Like I will spend like going to Kings Island. I will pay the $6.50 to get the caramel apple from Kings Island.
Yeah.
Partially because if you go to the right shop, there's two places you can get them. If you go to the one on International Street, they'll pre-cut it for you into pieces so you can eat them
Yeah,
easier.
it's so
So
much nicer.
like the other thing is like, for example, think about it. You can buy the matcha Kit Kats, they're gonna cost you more money. The A tier is like, I will spend it's a normal price thing. I'll buy it. B tier is like, it's not my first choice, but I'll occasionally get it. C tier, B tier is also like, if somebody offered it to me, I would definitely not say no. C tier is like, it's
I'm
unlikely
gonna
that
try
I
to
would,
trade it.
yeah, I'm gonna try to trade it. Or if somebody offered it to me, there's a more than likely scenario that I would say no, thank you.
C tier
And
is
D,
also C and D are also the ones that you offer your parents because you don't want them.
yeah. Although I will tell you, my parents will very much. My parents are like straight up. They've gotten to the point in life where they're like, if I'm gonna eat something that could kill me because like my dad is diabetic, he's like, fuck it. He's like air higher. Like he won't.
Oh,
He won't.
oh, of
Yeah.
course. Like it's
Yeah.
just like it's just like with dairy. Like sometimes you just gotta decide when you want to have it, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Like if you're gonna die, you want to die from something that was worth it.
100%.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
And with that, good luck finding some of these. Let us know what candies you've got
Yeah.
in your trick or treating bag. Maybe wait for the
Go
next episode.
make sure you have your parents check your candy if you're of trick or treating age. If you're of trick or treating age, I don't know if you should be here, but that's fine. We love you.
I don't want to shame people, but like if you're old enough to vote, maybe don't go trick or treating by yourself. Find a younger sibling, or like go with your friend and his younger sibling. Like don't just go trick or like if you can vote or buy a drink for yourself at a bar.
Let's
Trick or treating isn't really for you anymore.
You know what?
Go to like a
No. Trick or treating is for you at certain places. You want to go trick or treating
Yes.
as an adult? Go to Disney. Go trick or treating at Disney. It'll be great. You'll love it. You'll have a great time.
Yeah.
Just letting you know. So this episode goes out to all of you on this wonderful Halloween day. Be safe. Have a wonderful time. And say goodbye,
if you're
Jeremy.
dressed as a slutty witch, send it to us. I want to see what you look like. If you're a guy dressed as a slutty witch,
Also, we still also want to see it. We want to see that more, actually.
I just want to see.
Ladies, forget it.
Slutty. If you dressed as a slutty anything, I just want to see how you sluttied it up.
Slutty gamer
Just-
dude,
I'm
send
just
us.
curious.
Yeah, send us the pictures. Oh, we're gonna
Like,
get.
I want to see like a weird, like something you wouldn't expect to be slutty. Like everybody's seen a slutty nun or a slutty witch or a slutty school.
Give us
teacher.
like slutty Doofenshmirtz from Phineas
Yeah.
and Ferb.
Yeah, there you go, slutty Doofenshmirtz.
I love you,
See what
Dan
we got.
Povenmire. I love you. All right, say goodbye, Jeremy.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Happy Halloween.